Hey everybody, it's Tammy Salamone, the Pink Survivor. So today's video is called Bi-Rads. What does that even mean? I'm sure you've heard the term Bi-Rads, but I didn't even know what it meant at the beginning either, and I had to look it up. So we're going to talk about that today, and don't forget to like and subscribe, share this channel. Thanks so much for supporting me. Comment if you've ever heard of Bi-Rads before and what your score actually was. So Bi-Rads stands for Breast Imaging Reporting and Data System. It's given on a score of 0 to 6. A radiologist uses Bi-Rads to describe your test results in a standardized way. It can also help you understand your breast cancer risk and the next steps to take. So doctors use this as a standardized system so that everybody's kind of on the same page with it. With these categories, doctors can describe what they find on a mammogram, and they can use that way the same words and terms. This makes communicating about your test results easier and also for follow-up later. So now let's talk about what the different score means, like a Bi-Rad 0. So if you have a Bi-Rad score of 0, this means it's incomplete. Additional imaging, evaluation, and/or comparison to prior mammograms is needed. This means the radiologist may have seen a possible abnormality, but it was not clear and you will need more tests, such as another mammogram. So that's what a Bi-Rad score of 0 means. So now we're going to talk about a Bi-Rad score of 1. This is a normal test result. Your breasts look the same, they're symmetrical with no masses. So, and a Bi-Rad negative means there's no more tests needed. So good news. All right, next we have a Bi-Rad 2. This is also a negative test. There's no sign of cancer, but the radiologist chooses to describe the finding that it's not cancer, but they're benign classifications and also benign masses, etc. All right, next we have Bi-Rad 3. A finding in this category has a very low, no more than 2% chance of being cancer. They also will recommend a follow-up in a short time frame. That will be suggested. So now we've got 0, 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to move on to Bi-Rad 4. Now that's actually what I was. I had to look that up, but I did find out that I was a Bi-Rad score of 4. And I know there's also subcategories of that, and I really don't know which one I was, but I know I was a 4. These findings do not definitely look like cancer, but they could be cancer. The radiologist is concerned enough to recommend a biopsy. Now, if you're a 4A, so Bi-Rad 4A, the finding is with a low likelihood of being cancer. More than 2%, but no more than 10% of being cancer. A Bi-Rad 4B is a finding with a moderate likelihood of being cancer. So more than 10%, but no more than 50% chance of being cancer. A Bi-Rad 4C is a finding with a high likelihood of being cancer. So more than 50%, but less than 95%. All right, now we have a Bi-Rad score of 5. These findings look like cancer and have a high cancer chance, at least 95% chance of being cancer. Biopsy is very strongly recommended. And lastly, we have the Bi-Rad 6 category. This category is only used for findings on a mammogram or ultrasound or even an MRI that have already been shown to be cancer by a previous biopsy. Imaging may be used in this way to see how well the cancer is responding to treatment. Okay, so in addition to your Bi-Rad score, your mammogram report will also include the assessment of your breast density and tissue, which is a description of how fibrous and glandular your tissue is in your breast, as compared to fatty tissue. The denser your breast, the harder it is to see abnormal areas on mammograms. Having dense breasts, I also had that as well, also slightly raises your chance of getting breast cancer. So I hope that was helpful. We just kind of went briefly through what Bi-Rad even means, and also from a 0 to a 6 score. And let me know what kind of information you have about that as well. Let's share here in our comments and let's learn from each other. All right, thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.